kitchen. I'm Chef Victoria Love, and we're going to make Persian falafel with mint and peas. Love falafel, and I'm so excited to try this now with adding peas and mint to it. We have our Baharat Persian Spice Blend, and that's a video on our YouTube channel, so you can learn how to make that. We're going to use a red onion, garlic, cumin, a little bit of flour, and we're also going to make a mint yogurt sauce to go on top of it. So let me get everything mise en place, and I'll show you how to make it. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel so we can bring you more recipes. Thank you. We have our mise en place ready, and so I only used half of that red onion because it was rather large, and I weighed it, so it was 4.5 ounces, so that way you'll know what size onion you need to get. Our clove of garlic, a half a cup of mint leaves, the half teaspoon of Baharat seasoning, 1.5 cups of chickpeas. Now we use canned chickpeas. You can use dried chickpeas as well, but we're trying to do something that's quick and time saving, so canned chickpeas are perfectly fine. Our 1 teaspoon of cumin, this is where most of the flavor comes from, right here, that cumin. Our tablespoon of all-purpose flour. Now we might need more. If the mixture is too wet, we'll add a little bit more. Our 1 10-ounce bag of frozen peas, which I have been defrosting, and I put in a paper towel in there to absorb any of the excess moisture. We don't want a lot of moisture in our mixture, and that's also why we're using our we're using our food processor, because we want to cut down on the moisture in it. If you use a blender, your food inside needs to have some liquid in it, and it will not work very well. Now this is the secret. My husband is Egyptian. He makes falafel all the time. He told me that his secret, his family secret, is baking powder. So this is a half teaspoon of baking powder we're also gonna add into our mixture. So we're basically just gonna get all of our ingredients into our food processor and blend it all together until it is a nice consistency that we can then scoop and fry in canola oil. I'm gonna leave the seasonings and the flour and baking powder out until the end. Let's get this chopped up. To start off, I just want to pulse it a couple times. We don't want to make baby food. We have it be a bit choppy. So I'm just going to put it on low and keep an eye on it. Every so often, you're going to take the top off and scrape down the sides and make sure you get the stuff at the bottom up out of the bottom, because otherwise you end up having two textures. Stuff on the bottom that's really finely chopped up and stuff on the top that's coarse. So now that looks pretty good. I'm gonna add in our seasonings now and continue to mix this till it's a little finer. Get all of that in. And then get our lid back on and continue to pulse it. Here we go. This is a good texture. We want some coarse bits, some fine bits in this mixture, so I'm gonna stop and take it out of the food processor and put it into a bowl, and then we can get our oil ready. Here's our beautiful mixture, and the mint smells absolutely wonderful. It really is really strong, so you can smell it. We're getting our oil, our canola oil, heated up. We have a large saucepan, and I put in about 2 inches of oil. We want to heat it up till it's 375, and then I have an ice cream scoop that I'm going to use to portion our falafel. I have a lot of high school students to feed, so I'm using the small one. If you're at home, you can use a larger one. All right, so let's get our falafel in with our scoop, and there we go. Now you don't want to fill up the oil with too many of these, otherwise it'll lower the temperature. So I'm just going to do about 4 in here. I was able to fit 5, so I've got 5 in there. We want to fry them until they're golden brown, and I've turned the heat down a little bit. It might be too hot. You could always use an oven thermometer to keep an eye on the temperature. There we go. And when you see this nice golden brown color, you're going to take it out and put it on some paper towels so the excess oil comes off. Let this one go a little bit longer. I'm going to take this opportunity to also test out our recipe in the air fryer. So I've got these, I scoop them out, and on this tray we're going to put them in the air fryer. I'm going to set the timer for 13.5 minutes. We're going to go for possibly 15 minutes, but I want to check them at the 13-minute mark and make sure they're okay. So fingers crossed, hope this works, otherwise I'm wasting a whole bunch of falafel. While I have my test batch of falafel in the air fryer, I'm going to make my yogurt sauce. So we have 1 cup of I have plain non-fat Greek yogurt, and we're gonna add in our tablespoon of finely chopped mint, fresh mint, a pinch of our kosher salt, just a pinch, and our 1/4 teaspoon of the Baharat Persian Spice Blend, which is, again, another video on my YouTube channel. And we're just gonna stir this up. And this is gonna be so delicious. I cannot wait to try it all together. Here they are after 15 minutes. They held together. And they're looking pretty good, nice and golden brown. I will taste one and compare it with one that's fried and let you know which one tastes better. Here are our finished fried falafel with our yogurt mint sauce. I cannot wait to eat this. I tried both the air fryer and the fried one. The fried one, the taste is, definitely more, falafel fried, but the air fryer one, the taste is still amazing. So in future, I might just switch to using only my air fryer and save all of that fat from being added into my diet. So a heart healthy decision would be to use your air fryer with this falafel recipe. It came out perfectly fine, especially if you're gonna eat it with some yogurt sauce. You won't even miss the fact that it's not fried. So this is our Persian falafel with mint and peas. I hope it inspires you to make it at home. Thank you so much for joining us, everybody. Please check out all of our recipes on our YouTube channel. Take care. Bye-bye. For more recipe demonstrations, please click like and subscribe to Chef Victoria Loves YouTube channel and have fun in the kitchen. Thank you.